Hey everybody, this is that drummer guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with two of the members of Paradise Lost.
Hi, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah, good.
They will be playing here tonight at Station 4, opening for Katatonia, Devin, Townsend, and with Stolen Babies. So this has been your first U.S. tour in a while. How's it feel coming back?
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good really. You know, we don't play the US so much, so it's always good to come back. You know, we haven't been probably, was it 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, 2007 or something like that.
Was that the Nightwish tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But well, this is our fourth tour of the States since the first one was 93.
First started, yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's finally great to see you guys. I mean, and you just had the new album come out this year, Tragic Idol. How's that been going over so far?
Yeah, good. I mean, all the reviews have been positive. This is the first time we've seen any fan response from the States, sort of thing, on this tour. It seems, I mean, it's been good for all bands, really. I think it's quite a good tour. It's diverse enough, yet still cohesive enough to for everyone, fans of the different bands, to enjoy the other bands, you know. So.
Oh, very much so. I mean, this is definitely my kind of tour with everybody involved.
That was good.
So with the tour, are you mainly focusing on the songs from Tragic Idol, or are you going throughout the entire discography?
We don't really have much time, do we, to
No, it's
play through.
it's like a 40-minute set tops.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
So we do maybe 3 or 4 from Tragic Idol, depending on the night.
we swap them around, you know.
And then kind of a best of in between. You know.
Oh, very cool. Glad to hear that. With the response to Tragic Idol, I've noticed that it's gotten progressively heavier over the last couple albums.
Yeah.
Was that a conscious effort, or is that just what you guys wanted to play?
It's just what we want to play, you know. It's a snapshot of the time, you know, frame of mind at the time.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, every album we approach, it's kind of just pretend we've got no history. What do we want to hear right now? And that's the only honest way to do it, and the only way to do it with any kind of conviction, you know.
Oh, it's very true, because those are my favorite albums, are the ones that the bands actually want to put out, not the ones that the label tell them to pull out, the ones that the bands actually want to make.
Yeah, I think if you overthink it, or think about what your fans want to hear, then you're just shooting yourself in the foot, because people want to hear your take on things, not what they think you want to hear, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't really have a record company which tells us what to do anyway.
No, Century Media are really cool.
Oh yeah, I've dealt with them a few times for booking interviews and stuff, and they've always been very, very cool.
Yeah, really good.
So do you have any future tours you're planning in 2013? Maybe possibly come back to the States, or just sticking to Europe? Or?
Yeah, hopefully we'll come back in next year. We're not quite sure. So,
it's really difficult to get visas now, isn't it? It's really difficult. So we've got one for a year now.
So we might as well use it.
Oh yeah.
It's going to make sense to try and get back within the year and do something else. Yeah.
We're coming back in December for the March to Hell.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Miami to is it no?
Bahamas, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's like Miami to the Bahamas to Miami again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then we're going to tie that in with some South American days straight after it.
Ah, very cool.
Christmas. Yeah.
Since you've been touring so long, do you prefer like doing tours where you're in the opening slot, or do you prefer the headlining tours?
I like the headlining tours, you know, more because you know we play to the people come, you know, we play to our own fans, you know. But it's good and bad for both, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
each has its benefits.
Yeah.
There's less pressure on you if you're opening. You know, it's not your draw really, so you don't feel the pressure as much.
You've got really nothing to prove really, so you do 30 minutes, it's over. It's like then the rest of the day is yours.
But it's not your. If it is your gig, then obviously you have a lot more decision over things like lights, etc.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And the sound.
And when you're opening, you can open yourself up to a new fan base too. Maybe someone that hasn't discovered you before.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a lot on this tour. You know, people not necessarily knowing who we are, and then coming up to us afterwards and saying really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good show.
I'm glad to hear that, because you guys deserve it too. For as long as you've been around, you deserve as many fans as you can possibly get.
Well, you're only as good as your last album and your last gig, so we just try and keep a certain level there. You know.
Oh, very true. If you are able to do a headlining tour, say in the States, who would you like to bring out with you?
There's a lot of good European bands up there. It's difficult to say. I'd like to choose someone who's kind of lesser known and bring them out. You know, there's about a doom band called Hooded Menace from Finland.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's a lot of good European bands about that people just don't know about over here. That'd be good to give some exposure to. You know.
Yeah, we definitely need it over here too.
Yeah.
As good as the American metal scene is, we are lacking in the American metal scene as well.
Well, you've got your immigration to thank for that.
And like what was it, like 2,000 for a visa or something?
Something like that. They make you jump through hoops as well.
You have to go for an interview in the embassy. It's like crazy.
We're all potential terrorists, probably.
Yeah, I just don't think they want anybody in your country. You know, like so it's kind of difficult. But we've got the visa now, so.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it because you guys are playing here tonight. Yeah. And like I was saying, I've been a fan since mid-2000s, and it's finally a dream that I could see you guys because I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to.
Wow. Well, now's your chance unless something goes drastically wrong in the next 2 hours.
See, light comes out of the sky.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh no.
So with future material, did you have anything left over from Tragic Idol, or are you going to be starting like brand new once the touring cycle's done?
It's going to be brand new, really. Yeah, it's not.
Like Steve said, it's a snapshot, so we prefer not to use material left from an album because then it's kind of makes you go on the same path with the next album. We prefer to just go with the flow and see what happens the next writing cycle, you know.
Yeah, no, like I said, I became a fan during the self-titled album, and I've noticed that progression over the years. And I can definitely tell you that you guys are have the heart and where you want to be right now.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. For us anyway.
It's the most honest way to do it. Yeah.
So, with the last few years, what have been some of your favorite touring experiences? I'm guessing most likely Europe, but what have been some like favorite experiences?
We've done some good festivals. We did some festivals with Ozzy this year, which were pretty cool to play with Ozzy. So,
nice.
Quite cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've played with Ozzy a lot over the years, and it's always a pleasure to do it. First time was mid-90s in South America. We did like a Monsters of Rock thing, so that's always good. Australia we played again for the first time in 10 years earlier this year. We did the Soundwave Festival over there. It's like a big touring festival, like Lollapalooza type thing, 7 stages.
It's always a good place to visit there.
So yeah, lots of stuff, you know. And we're doing the second part of a European tour straight after this. We have 5 days off and then back into Europe for another 3 weeks.
Is that headlining or is that support?
Headlining.
Who do you have with you for that tour?
I think we have I'm not sure.
Oh, it's Son, is it? S-O-E-N. It's Martin Lopez from Opeth's new band.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he really wanted to do it, and we met him. We both played a gig in Finland together.
Yeah, we saw him in the airport.
And he mentioned that he would really like to do it if we had another European tour coming up. So it worked out that way.
Oh, that's very cool. That'd be a great tour to see. But I'm stuck here in St. Paul.
Get yourself a visa and get over.
I'll end up with $2,000 now. Speaking of sewing, is there any bands that have come out in the last few years that you guys have been digging?
Not really. We always go back to the stuff we liked when we were kids, really.
Kind of, yeah, we do. You know, I'm from early Sabbath, early Frost, stuff like that. But you know, Candlemass Trouble. But I've liked a lot of the Southern Lords stuff that's been put out recently. You know, the label Southern Lords, some of their stuff. But that's getting a bit monotonous now. It's like they use the same vocalist on every record or something, you know. But you know, there's a lot of cool bands. I have a friend and we kind of play each other's stuff and try and see if we like any new stuff that's come out. You know.
That's pretty cool too.
The new Wolf Brigade album is really good.
Great album.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Yeah, it's been getting played on my show too.
All right, okay.
So just to wrap things up here, is there anything else you'd like to mention that I haven't brought up yet?
Not really. Just come to the shows that we're doing, and you know,
hope you like our stuff and
show some support for metal, you know, because you know, some shows have been packed, some shows not so much. So you know, it depends on the town. Hopefully it'll be packed tonight. I don't know. We shall see.
Absolutely. And be sure to pick up Tragic Idol as well. It's a fantastic album.
Yeah, forgot that.
So once again, this is Paradise Lost.
Thank you. Cheers.
I'm that drummer guy, Josh Runquist. Thank you.